From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for March 11th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. A bus caught fire in a town west of the Swiss capital, killing at least 6 people and severely injuring 3 others, police said on Tuesday. Police spokesperson Frederick Papot of Freiburg Canton or Region said an unspecified voluntary act could have caused the fire Tuesday evening in the town of Kerzers, about 25 kilometers or 15 miles west of Bern, the capital. The regional transport bus is operated by Postbus, which is affiliated with the National Postal Service. Images from the scene on Swiss media showed flames tearing through the bus. After rushing to the scene, rescue teams noted that the vehicle was totally engulfed in flames, the regional government said in a statement. Ambulance and helicopter teams ferried 3 injured people with severe injuries to hospitals, while 2 others were treated on site, police said. Papot said at least 6 people were killed and an investigation was underway. Turning our attention to the Vatican, the bishop of a small Chaldean Catholic community in the San Diego area has resigned amid charges that he embezzled $270,000 from his parish. Pope Leo XIV announced on Tuesday. Bishop Emmanuel Shalida pleaded not guilty on Monday to 16 felony charges, including money laundering, during a hearing attended by many of his supporters. The hearing followed his arrest Thursday at San Diego International Airport as he was trying to leave the country, according to the San Diego County Sheriff's Office. Shalida, age 69, is accused of embezzling from the St. Peter Chaldean Catholic Cathedral in El Cajon, east of San Diego. Last August, someone from Shalida's church provided a statement and documentation showing potential embezzlement from the church, the sheriff's office said in a news release. The Vatican said in its daily bulletin Tuesday that Leo had accepted Shalida's resignation under the Code of Canon Law for Eastern Rite churches, which allows for the Pope to agree if a bishop asks to step down. It also said Iraqi Cardinal Louis Sacco retired as Patriarch of the Global Chaldean Catholic Church, saying he wishes to pursue prayer, writing, and simple service. It's unclear if his retirement is connected to Shalida's case. In education news, when COVID-19 wrought havoc on society in early 2020, today's youngest school children were infants who are yet to be born. Now, in their early school years, researchers are beginning to see how the pandemic years have shaped their education, even though many had yet to set foot in the classroom when it began. First and second graders continue to perform worse than their pre-pandemic counterparts on math and reading tests, according to a report published Tuesday by the Education Assessment and Research Group, NWEA. But while math scores have inched up every year, reading scores remain stagnant, the report shows. The data suggests the slump in academic performance is not rooted only in instructional disruption. Broader societal shifts may or might be at play. In the youngest students' failure to recover, there's something kind of systemic here happening within schools and outside of schools, said Megan Kufeld, a researcher at NWEA. We can't pinpoint one specific cause. The pandemic's effects on older children's academic achievement are well documented. COVID-19 forced kids out of classrooms and into online learning. Students lost out on FaceTime with instructors. Their mental health suffered in the isolation, and their well-being deteriorated as some families endured hardship. Some school children stopped showing up to school altogether. And finally, this news from Pennsylvania. A Pennsylvania father accused of blowing up a house and injuring his family of 5 now faces charges. The explosion happened on April 22nd, 2022 in Plum, Allegheny County. WGAL's sister station, Pittsburgh's Action News 4, captured the aftermath of the explosion. leaving neighbors on Hialeah Drive in the dark for 4 years about how and why it happened. We were all waiting for some kind of news and we never heard anything, said neighbor Akil Washington. The situation changed Monday when charges were filed against Jacob Robb, accusing him of intentionally blowing up the house. It's unfortunate to hear that in your neighborhood, it's a pretty nice neighborhood around here, and all American kids are out here running and playing, and then you hear about something so bad. It's just ugly, Washington said. According to a criminal complaint, Rob and Laura Petty, along with their 3 young sons, were inside the home at the time of the explosion. Police found extremely high gas consumption recorded at the residence on 3 different days in the month of the incident using data from People's Gas. Actually, they had lived there a very short time. I want to say it couldn't have been more than a year, Washington said. And that's the news for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, Apple TV, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.